Like, you're moving here, you have no ult, which usually I wouldn't move. I would stay mid, push the tower, you know, take the wave, but the next wave is right there and Queen is gonna take this wave. So hitting the tower is very hard. Even if you don't have ult, I agree with you fighting and, you know, playing around your teammates, playing around your jungle. It's mid game, this is what you're supposed to do. You move towards top, that's fine. But what I don't like is you're fighting here and you're going, okay, you miss some mechanically, no problem, can happen, you barrier, you kill. And at this point right here, you should know that this fight is over. It's just completely over. Leona is gonna die, Briar is going there. You are never going to get there. Look at your clicks. You're never gonna save this guy.
What's going on, guys? Besides here in today's video, we are going to coach a master tier player that wants to be pro, that wants to be challenger. If you are below grandmaster, please make sure you watch this until the end because you have so many insane fundamentals for the mid game. Drake versus fight, wave versus fight, discipline, rotations, mid game. Please be sure to watch this until the end. It's absolutely amazing video for you. Be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. My name is Bizais and I'm a League of Legends AD carry professional coach. So you really don't want to miss out any bit of content from this channel. So make sure you hit the notification bell as well and make sure you're subscribed already. Enjoy, guys.
I would like you to move your camera to the lane when you recall and keep it there. Because if you do keep it there, you will see a very important information. You are very low, but you know who else is low? Tristana is also low. So if you recall here, when she has same HP like you, but your wave is bad, it's slow pushing into them, it's not very ideal. If you think you're gonna die, like if it's a high chance you die, it's good to recall. But here what I want to highlight is, I want to highlight also the, let's see this. The HP of the Trist. You see this Tristana? She's pretty low and she has 240 HP. So in other words, if you move your camera and now you see Trist in the lane, because look, she was in the lane, but your camera is here. So if you see her, maybe you will be like, hey, she's also very low. If she jumps in, I have flash, I have E, we can kill her and I can push this way before I recall. But because you didn't look, didn't actually take the information that you needed, because she's also very low, right? She's also 200 HP like you. You can stay here and push this.
Yep.
Because if Braum goes, you flash the Q and Leona can kill first. Because now they get a free push. So this game is about you giving free game to the enemy AD carry. You recall when you shouldn't recall. You go in base and let Tristana to crush the wave even though you have a freeze. Is basically giving free advantage to enemy AD carry. That was the story. Wow, this Tristana did a recall. Crazy. So who is enemy jungle?
Briar?
Briar, okay. So what do they want to do right here? It looks like Tristana stayed for a while, for some reason.
She has gold, she's low HP. I think that's her state now. She wants to recall.
She wants to recall, perfect. So then you should do something right here. You should try to stop a recall. Look, you can keep the wave here if you want, but just walk up and W. But be careful of the Briar though.
Yeah, I was really careful of the Briar.
That's good, because your jungle is on top side, so you should be, this is the most important thing, be careful of the Briar, but I would like to see a W on the Trist. Because good AD carries, they recall here, right here. So a good Kai'Sa would just throw the W right there and stop the recall. And here I hope you push like hard. I hope you push like very hard. Because your items are very good. Retrix, Longsword, you push pretty fast with Leona E. So if Tristana recalls right now, you can touch the tower. I hope you don't slow push here. Okay, so you do try to push. But you did not try to stop recall. Then you recall. You have 400 gold. You could go mid here with the roam. You have ult. But in this case, there is no mid lane roam. Because Echo is going top. So you decide to recall. Yeah, recalling on 400 gold never feels very rewarding. What are you building?
Static shift, I think.
You like the build?
Or me actually on this game, Kraken is good, and I was thinking about what to play, Kraken or Static Shift. And actually I forgot what I bought this game, but usually I go Static Shift when our team needs wave clear and they doesn't have tanks that I can really hit, and that's when I go Static.
I see. Interesting flash here. Do you know how Briar works?
Yeah, but I was thinking about the Rise route.
Right here?
Yeah.
So how can he root you with Rise here?
I think he can if I didn't flash.
What is the ability that roots?
The EW.
Okay. Do you think he has enough distance here to do that?
Actually now not.
Because he needs to throw the E and then W right away. And then when he throws E, you know, you stop for a second. So he's gonna be like here. He's gonna be like still there, but you're gonna be a little bit more. Okay, so you two flash, and here, let's see if you can trade 1 for 1. Nice try. Not very playable here. Okay, could have killed the Brom if you were better here. So in this case, you need to go on the target that is tanking the tower, on this guy. So right now, you don't need to jump here. You need to jump here so you can get your WQ. R, WQ, try to kill Brom, because look at this. See that tower shot? He's 1 HP.
Yep.
He's 1 HP. So if you're really good here, you can play it. I mean, it's 1 for 1. It's not like worth, but it's something. Yeah, let's see how much HP he has there. Okay, but look, he had Triumph, so he had Triumph here, so he actually had this HP. So if you WQ him, you might be able to kill him if you play it better. But yeah, honestly, this wave management and how you play the early game doesn't look very good. If you're gonna play like this, you'll go Master Diamond 1, Diamond 2, Master Diamond 1, Diamond 2, Master Diamond 1, Diamond 2. Okay. And then I hope you push. Did you know that your Q does more damage when the minions are low?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, but I can't find angle that I can actually use that.
Yeah, you just...
Because I can do that only on 2 minions maximum, or maybe 3.
Yeah. It's not gonna be on 6 always. So. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where as AD carry you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster. And they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight. And it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger. Not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizarre.com.
So what's the plan right now? Tell me.
To find out where is enemy jungle and force 2v2. That's what I was thinking. Because I think I'm strong. 2v2.
Very good mechanics here. Very well played. Missed a few clicks, but can happen to anyone. Okay. And then you recall instantly. And you're pinging the Drake. Okay, so we need to analyze this play. So when you kill Tristana, obviously you need to look at the death timer. You need to track her, like I said. So let's see if you do it. So it's 20 seconds freeze here. It's a fight. So now she respawned. 13:04. Let's see what you're gonna do. 1, 2, 3. 7 seconds. Where do you think she is?
Actually out of the base. Like between tier 2 and 3.
In tier 2 and tier 3.
Yeah.
So she respawned 7 seconds ago. You think in 7 seconds you are here?
Actually not.
So until this, it's 25 seconds.
Yep.
7 seconds, she just crossed the inhibitor right now. So she's still pretty far.
Maybe.
She's still pretty far. I mean, you getting another plate here is greedy because she's gonna W and she's gonna come pretty fast, and you need to recall also to spend your gold. But here you still have some time. And what do I mean by that? Well, if she's on the inhibitor, you still have time to do something. And here you should consider going for Drake. Why? Is because we're not sure if the Talia can do this by herself. Briar is dead, but does Briar have ult? Ryze is mid, but does Ryze have ult? These are very important questions. And Brom can pet like this.
Actually.
They don't have? Who? Ryze?
Ryze.
Yeah.
Doesn't have ultimate.
Yeah,
And
but it doesn't really cost you anything to move there and to help. Because you see, you're just closing Ryze and you're pinging danger, which it's a good pattern if a challenger player shows me that, you know, he's valuing his time, he's playing for tempo, all of this kind of thing. But in this case, if Tristana is on this first tower right now, and you can move here, hit Q, hit auto, and spend 5 seconds to help more, and then press B when the Drake is like 1500, that one is a good player, because that player understands where is Tristana, understands that Briar can ulti, understands that maybe Ryze can move, understands that maybe Brom is right there, and understands that you're not losing much, because it's not like Tristana is right here. No, Tristana is right here. So you need to understand how easy it is for enemy to contest Drake, and where is Tristana and how it influences you. Because if
If Tristana is right here, full HP and she's moving towards you, you can't help it, Drake. You need to recall.
Because you're gonna fuck up your tempo. But in this case, tempo is not that important because it's just 3 to 5 seconds where you use your isolated Q and you auto attack, and it can prevent bad things happening. So be very careful with this. It was fine in this case because Briar was dead and we had Prio mid lane. You know, you had a lot of conditions that were good, but a player that is usually stuck in Master, a player that has 51% win rate, that was Diamond 4 Master, like low Master, doesn't really look at all of these things when he makes this decision. So just be very careful in the future. Track the enemy AD carry, track the enemy mid laner, and see if you need to help your jungle. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do because they need your help. Okay. Does it help you if you're like typing this?
Yeah, they was pumping and typing, and I really want to tell them to focus.
Okay. And it works? When you tell them to focus, they focus?
I don't think so.
So then why don't you mute and play your game? Because you can still have a big influence on this game. Like your job here is not to be the babysitter of, you know, your people that are spam pinging in chat, but to play very, very well yourself. That's the goal. So be very careful with this, because
If I can play 100% Grandmaster, no type, 0, or I can play at 70% and type a lot and play like Masters, I choose this always. I don't care about typing.
I care about me playing very good, because if I play good on the long run, I will prove that I'm better. Okay, where we were here? Oh yeah, here. Okay, what's the plan here?
Now enemy jungle is top side. They can fight. Can look for fight. 2v2. But now Rice moves. They saw him and let's stop the fight.
Okay, very good. But I rolled. Can happen. It was. So enemy jungle was top. Ah yeah. Okay, so enemy jungle is top. Talia is also top, but you can play for 2v2. Unfortunately, the Briar. I personally think he ulted mid because this guy is very low, but he got really lucky and he got this guy. Yeah, I mean, let's see if he loses tower. Most likely he loses tower here. Can you play more aggressive here with flash? Let's see. Yeah, Tristana used the bomb on the tower. But there is just Braum, so you're respecting. That's fine. I like that you're respecting. You went in a little bit too crazy there. Like, I would wait a little bit more. Like, I would not go, like, not yet. Let Talia go in, let Tristana use E on Talia, and then you jump and kill. Because this could be hard. She used E, but if you really look here, it's been a while since she has E. So you got very lucky. I think she has 2 seconds on her E. But usually you just wait this to go on Talia and you don't ult instantly. This is like patience. You can just wait a bit more and then you ulti. Let's see what you do with this advantage. Has to be the tower. Has to be the wave. Unfortunately, this guy is bot. Very good by Rise there. And then we do the swap. Very good. You don't have isolated Q, which, yeah, it's not very good because this is your champ. Isolated Q. Evolved Q, sorry, yeah. Interesting play. So you push mid. How much gold do you need for the Queensus?
Actually, I don't know. But I doesn't have that now. Surely.
I see.
Interesting. Interesting. Like, you're moving here, you have no ult, which usually I wouldn't move. I would stay mid, push the tower, you know, take the wave, but the next wave is right there and Queen is gonna take this wave. So hitting the tower is very hard. Even if you don't have ult, I agree with you fighting and, you know, playing around your teammates, playing around your jungle. It's mid game, this is what you're supposed to do. You move towards top, that's fine. But what I don't like is you're fighting here and you're going, okay, you miss some mechanically, no problem, can happen, you barrier, you kill. And at this point right here, you should know to not 1v3. Take top wave, push it, recall Guinsus, and you play for this Drake. And on this Drake you have 2 items, you're very strong. It's so simple to just get the wave. Look at you right now. This is literally a silver thing. We wanna fight, we wanna fight. No, we don't want to fight. We wanna prioritize the wave. You give up the wave only if someone is already in. And like if Ambessa is ulting in and fighting, maybe in that case you give up the wave. If it's a 90% play, you can get a kill. In that play, sure, go to the fight. But in this case, it's not a 90% play. Because you see, okay, Tristana is 500 HP, but this is not never gonna work. It's a Brome. He has E, he has passive, maybe Locket. Briar has point and click Q. It's just very bad to look like this. Look. Yeah. Just recall, just recall, just recall. Ignore. Yeah, this is a very big thing. So, holy shit. For master tier, it's crazy big. So we have Queen, so in base. We don't even know how to put it. So you have Guinsus in base, and there is a 1v3 fight on the river and we still follow the coin flip river fight. But also, you literally skip the wave for that 1v3 fight too. Especially when you can press B and just buy queen sus. You can press B and still buy queen sus. Free, safe, reliable. Okay, wow. That's the difference between a high master and low master. Low master does this. This is never gonna work. You see, I didn't even see the game. And let's see. Imagine if you had queen sus. And let's see what you do now. Because you can't get mid, and I think you're gonna lose mid, right? Yeah, look at you right now. And you're so lucky that this happens. But imagine if you don't, if Tristana doesn't jump in. Think about this. You have 2000 gold, they will push mid and they will take the tower. Yeah, that guy was trolling very hard. I see. I see. Yeah, this should be end of the review, because the way you play in the early game and the mid game, it's... yeah, not ideal here. Like, look how much gold you have, look at the mistakes. I mean, this is probably the first play that I agree you staying here, because Leona hits something, and it's Talia, and it's Rise on V3, and if you Q him, you can pop him. So this is the first play where you can say, hey, I want to buy Guinsoo, but this is a 90% play. Because he's just going to get stunned. So that one was fine. He's going to die anyways. Oh, close. Very close. But yeah, it was very, very, very close. Leona E, and it looks like she didn't Q there. She probably like misclicked. But if she Qs, he dies. Okay, yeah, I see why you're losing and I see why you're low masters. So in the last 12 months, what rank were you mostly?
Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Master.
And most of the times, what rank?
Below Master.
Yeah. I think that's a real rank. I think that's a real rank. Because these fundamental errors, you don't see them very much in masters. I mean, I think you are very close to get to be like a master consistent player, but you need to play to improve. And this is with the mental thing. Like, you need to play with the mindset of, I need to play to improve. And now you know what to improve. Because they have a lot of things that you can work on here in the first 20 minutes. Like, this game is a 36 minutes game, wow. But if you played good early, you're never gonna be in a 36 minutes game. Yeah, you ping a lot. I mean, you're right. Leona should play with the jungle, but you're just going to play worse if you start typing. You should just try to play your game. Because you see, your game is not clean. Not clean at all. And if you try to type to your teammates as well, gonna be even worse. You win this game?
Actually, no.
Okay, maybe it's better to like make the plan. Do you have any questions for me? Prepare, because I know you asked me a few things last time.
Actually, but what did I ask you?
Yeah, you sent me a message, I think, right? This maybe? Like, I'll talk about the pro scene and what steps I should to move towards that goal. So you don't have any specific question about the scene, pro play, whatever?
Actually, I was thinking about when do I need to start search for a team, or maybe actually to play competitive, because usually my friends say that if I'm just below Grandmaster, it's useless to play on competitive. Actually, no.
Do you have friends that are like Challenger Plus? Or like Master Plus?
Challenger peakers.
Speakers. Okay, that's good. UNE or OS?
EOS.
Very good. Very good. So first question is, when should I join a team? Okay, no problem. We're gonna answer that. Like look at this play right here. So you're taking the camps, everything is good on the screen right now. You need to look at the wave. Like you have a wave right there and a wave right here. So now you're supposed to take the wave, and after you take the wave, you play on side lane. Either bot or top or with jungle or on Nashor. Let's see what you do. So here you're waiting, the wave is in front of you. You want to catch that guy, but now the wave is mid lane. Right? So that opening is done, ended. You have time. If the wave is here, you should push it instantly. Because you want to move it here, so Tristana moves to that wave. And if Tristana is right here, you can go Nash. Or you can go top. So the play works only because the wave is not mid. This is good, you stay with Leona, because the wave mid is here.
Yeah.
But the moment the wave is on mid, like right now, you need to get push mid and then play through the mid push. So here you wait so much. You stick too hard to the play. Look at you here. You're just getting mid push too slow. Right there. Yeah, it's a few things. How much do you usually play in a day?
Around 5 or 6 games.
Okay. It's good.
And on weekdays I spam a lot. Maybe over 10 games.
Okay. So how do you improve? Do you just play the game?
Yeah, actually I just play the game and review some games that I just messed up a lot. Like this game.
So you review some games.
Yeah.
How do you know which game you should review?
When I'm feeling that I had lead, but I didn't win the game and just lost, I was searching why I didn't win the game, where I died, how I died, and that's it.
This kind of stuff, yeah. Okay.
And, or maybe if enemy stomps me, and I was asking about why do I get stomped? Why do I die 4 times in a lane, and etc. etc.
Okay. So you gotta be very careful to E into the barrage like this. This is a very greedy thing because your E is your escape.
Yeah.
You still have ult, but it's very greedy to do this. I see you do it a lot. You just use your E and then you just die. Because look what happens here. We all die. Yeah, and the game is just over. Okay. What do you think are the biggest things that we learn in today's coaching session? The most important mistakes.
Recall timers,
Okay.
ADC, enemy ADC tracking, actually enemy players tracking,
True.
and dropping waves, searching for fights,
Yes.
searching for over fights. Actually, that's it. The kill buy. I think that's really big. I didn't do that.
Yeah. Okay. So recall timing, when we have waves coming into you and you have 200 gold, you should think about where is the enemy carry and just recall instantly if the enemy carry is on her way. This happened 2 times. You also recalled with 300 gold when you had a freeze, but you're full HP. If you're full HP, you're not supposed to recall on the wave unless you have 1000 gold, like a lot of gold. You're fighting without Kaisa R, you're not prioritizing the waves enough, and this is very, very bad. A lot of times you have green sus and you're not recalling, but not only that you're not recalling, you're also skipping waves. So you have green sus, you can just recall, but you want to fight, and you just overextend, which is not very good. And then, yeah, exactly what you said. You're not playing through wave mid, you're not playing through mid push, enemy indicated tracking, and that you're joining way too many fights. You can join fights, it's fine, if they are close to you and easy and reliable, but the fights you joined, man, here on top, half HP, 1 versus 3, you give up the wave to join for that fight, 1 versus 3. It's a big, big coin flip. Big coin flip. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't go for fights, because you should, but you should go for fights when they are good and when they are reliable, and when it's easy to get something good and positive. Yeah, these are very big things. So you have a lot of patterns that you need to work on. You should watch this session at least 2 times and try to work on this. The most important thing, I would work on the waves versus fight. That's the most important thing. As in, every time when you're thinking, like here, when you're thinking, hey, I have green sus, should I fight after this? Is this a good fight? Or should I just go be boring and get the wave? In this case, you should be boring and get the wave. Because this fight is just out. It's just ended. It's just, you're never gonna save this guy. Just go mid. So you need to get better at calculating the risks and reward of fights. Based on the number advantage, this is 1v3, and based on the distance between you and the alternative. The alternative is push mid, go get tower. In this case, much better to just go mid. So you need to work on this and calculate these risks actively. Whenever you're in a game, like here, ask yourself, free wave or 1v3? Free wave or a fight that I don't know what's going to happen there? Free gold and XP, or maybe I get something here on V3? So this is what you need to focus on first. But yeah, I think that your real rank is probably diamond right now, not masters. Maybe 0 LP masters, but you can do much better. Your mechanics are higher than masters. Your macro is below masters. So this is why you're in masters right now. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.